The year is 2016. Elon Musk walks onto a stage, looks straight into the camera, and makes a promise so bold that the entire world stops to listen. He says, a Tesla will drive itself fully autonomously from Los Angeles to New York. No human behind the wheel, no hands on the wheel, no help at all. And it will happen by the end of 2017. The crowd goes wild. Investors pour in, customers line up to pay, headlines run everywhere. The future of transportation, they said, had finally arrived. That was 9 years ago. That drive has never happened. And today I am going to show you exactly how one of the most powerful companies in the world sold the world a dream, and why that dream was never as close as they wanted you to believe. To understand how deep this goes, you need to see the full picture. Not just one broken promise, but a pattern that repeated itself year after year after year. In 2016, Musk promises full autonomy by 2017. 2017 comes, nothing. In 2019, he stands on stage again and announces that 1 million Tesla Robotaxis will be operating on public roads by 2020. He says Tesla owners will be able to make money while their cars drive strangers around. The dream gets bigger, the stock price goes up, 2020 comes, no Robotaxis. In 2021, the promise becomes next year. In 2022, next year again. In 2023, the Robotaxi reveal event is postponed, with no explanation given to the public. Then in October 2024, Tesla finally holds its big Robotaxi launch event. Journalists fly in from around the world, cameras are everywhere. And what does Tesla show? A car driving slowly in a private, controlled parking lot, no city permit, no public road, no launch date, no price. Just a car in a parking lot with dramatic lighting. 9 years, 9 missed deadlines, and not a single paying customer has ever taken a Robotaxi ride in a Tesla. Not one. Have you ever believed one of Elon Musk's timelines? Be honest in the comments. I want to know. Now let's talk about the technology, because this is where the story gets uncomfortable. Tesla made a decision early on that no other serious self-driving company made. They chose to build their system using cameras only, no LiDAR. Musk publicly mocked LiDAR, calling it a crutch, saying it was unnecessary and expensive. He promised that Tesla's AI, trained on camera data alone, would outperform every competitor. Every major competitor disagreed. Waymo, backed by Google, used LiDAR. Cruise used LiDAR. Zoox used LiDAR. These companies understood that cameras, no matter how advanced, struggle in rain, fog, direct sunlight, and at high speeds. LiDAR does not have those weaknesses. The results speak for themselves. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration opened 736 separate investigations into Tesla Autopilot-related crashes in the United States alone. 736. Waymo, with full LiDAR systems, completed over 7 million fully driverless miles with 0 fatalities. But here's the part that is almost impossible to explain. In 2021, Tesla silently removed radar sensors from its vehicles. The sensors that had been protecting drivers for years, claiming cameras were now superior. Owners were not warned. Owners were not compensated. Safety advocates were furious. Then in 2023, Tesla quietly put radar back into its cars. No press release, no apology, no explanation to the people who paid full price for a camera-only system they were told was better. Do you think Tesla chose cheaper technology over safer technology on purpose? Leave your answer below. Now we need to talk about something most people avoid saying out loud: the money. In 2019, Tesla began selling full self-driving capability as a software upgrade. The price was $3,000, then it became $8,000, then $10,000, then $12,000, then $15,000. At each price increase, Musk assured customers that the software was almost finished, that it was months away, that buying now was the smart move. Hundreds of thousands of customers paid. Some paid $15,000 on top of the cost of the car itself, trusting that full self-driving was coming soon. That software is still labeled as beta in 2025. The word beta means it is not finished. It means you are a test subject. 6 years of paying customers being used as unpaid beta testers, and paying up to $15,000 for the privilege. And then there is the stock market angle. When Tesla announced the Robotaxi event in October 2024, the stock jumped 22% in a single trading trading day. Elon Musk's personal net worth increased by $33 billion in 24 hours. The announcement produced no working product, no permits, no launch city, no commercial operation, just an announcement, just words, and $33 billion in personal wealth gained in one day. This is the pattern that has repeated for nearly a decade. A promise is made, the stock rises, customers pay, the deadline passes quietly, a new promise takes its place. Who owns Tesla stock? They deserve to see this. While Tesla was making announcements, its competitors were building real services that real people were actually using. Waymo launched a fully driverless paid taxi service in San Francisco in 2023. No safety driver, no human backup, real passengers, real destinations, real money-changing hands. By 2024, Waymo had expanded to multiple US cities, completed over 10 million fully driverless miles, and had a waitlist of customers wanting to ride. This is not a test, this is a business. In China, Baidu's Apollo Go autonomous taxi service is operating across hundreds of cities and expanding rapidly. The Chinese government has cleared large portions of major cities for fully driverless commercial operation. The infrastructure is being built at a scale that is genuinely difficult to comprehend from the outside. Even Cruise, General Motors' self-driving division, which faced a serious incident in 2023 and temporarily paused operations, was actually on public roads carrying real passengers before Tesla had even held a launch event. They made mistakes, but they were in the game. Tesla has not completed a single commercial robotaxi trip on a public road. Not in America. Not anywhere. Waymo has 10 million miles. Tesla has 0. The race did not just start without Tesla. For many people who follow this space closely, the race has already been decided. Can Tesla realistically catch Waymo now? Or is it simply too late? Tell me what you actually think. So here's the question everyone is really asking. Did Tesla fool everyone on purpose? Or did the company genuinely believe it could deliver and simply fail? The honest answer is that it does not matter. It does not matter whether Elon Musk believed every word he said. What matters is that customers paid real money based on promises that were never met. What matters is that investors moved billions of dollars based on announcements that produced no product. What matters is that 9 years passed, 9 deadlines were missed, and the goalpost moved so many times that most people stopped noticing. Tesla is a real company. The cars are real. The technology is impressive, but the robotaxi dream, the specific promise of a fleet of fully autonomous Tesla vehicles generating income for their owners on public roads, that promise was never grounded in reality. It was a vision sold as a product, and there is a meaningful difference between the two. The real question is not whether Elon Musk is a visionary. Clearly he is. The real question is, at what point does a vision become a financial instrument? At what point does optimism cross a line? And at what point do the people who paid $15,000 for software that still does not work deserve a straight answer? I will let you decide where that line is, but now you have the full picture, and you cannot unsee it. If this video made you think, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me where you stand on Tesla today. I read every single comment personally, and I will see you in the next one.